You can change the look of the diary in the Get Booked Up system, and one of the things that you can change is the information that's actually displayed in each job or quotation line. So let me show you where you do that. It's done from the Setup menu under the Diary Setup section, and these are the options that you've got in there. So within the diary setup, I'm presuming that you've watched the video that's called How the Diary Works. You can see that the jobs and quotations that are on there, they show some name and address details in there, and these are the items that you can change in there. So if you have a look in here, we've got name, title, forename, the initial, whether we're going to put the full forename in, the family name, and if you're going to show the business name as well. And we can also show some other details in the diary. So things like we've put a facility in to show that if there's any sweet items. Now, some people don't like booking more than 2 sweets in a day. So there's a little facility, and you'll see on the diary how the diary works video that it'll just pop up and it'll just say sweets 1 if there's a sweet on that job. So at a glance you can see that there's a sweet on that job, and not book more than 2 sweets in for the day if there's 2 that you can see that on. Also, you can have that it shows the net value of the job within each job that's on there. And also, you can click to show the job details. So if you right click on the job when this little tick box is ticked in here, it'll actually list the job details that are on there as line items within the display that's on there. And the other little facility that's in there is click show audit. So if you right click again, when you right click on the job or the quotation, the audit is at the bottom of the list, and it's just who booked it and when it was last changed. Obviously, we've got the name and address details, and you can select which of those items appear within there. Obviously, there's not in a lot of space in the diary, even though it's laid out as it is, so that you've got more space than most diaries. So you can't display everything, and this just allows you to customize that. You can also add in telephone numbers if you wish, any of the 3 or all 3 if you want to. And a couple of options at the bottom as well here, the diary time options, so you can mark what the time interval is, how often the grid will be split up, and this is at 15 minutes. And you can put the start and end times on the system as well. So if you happen to start at 8, you can put 8 on there. And if you work through till 7, you could put 7 as the end time. So you can customize that and the way it looks in there. And also, there's just this section here as well, diary default flexible booking. We can make fixed and flexible bookings in Get Booked Up, and the system will default to whatever you set up in here. So domestic quotes, we usually default to a flexible booking because we try and offer a window that we're going to arrive in between 9 and 12 or between 1 and 4. But jobs tend to be a fixed time, so we tell the client we'll be there at 9 o'clock, give or take 10 minutes, but at 9 o'clock. So we tend to leave that as a fixed booking. Special bookings we tend to make flexible, and obviously you can tick these to set whatever the default is. So that's just some of the things that you can do to change the diary setup and the view and display that's in there.